Okay, the fuck is it? Dude, I got a couple of things to talk about here. Dude, I'm watching that, uh, what is it? The kid, Tim Pool's, live stream the other day, right? And Luke, Ruwandowski, what the fuck is it? Dude, I can't remember. Is that his name, Ruwanowski? I don't know. The We Are Change kid or whatever. Dude, he was saying something. Oh yeah, what did he say? Something about the bastardization of something. Um, so I looked up bastard or whatever, and usually when you think of a bastard, to my understanding, it's like almost like in a way, usually when you heard that word, when I heard that word when I was younger or whatever you want to say, you think of like almost like an orphan. You know what I mean? Like the whatever kind of context that you've created in regards to a bastard. Um, Dude, this shit is so fucking weird in your head that I'm not, dude. I honestly, you've convinced yourself of something that you know isn't necessarily fucking real. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck you're talking about. Neither do my parents, because I've been talking about this for Dude, I'm thinking that you probably know what the fuck I'm talking about, because you got to be crazy. It's like the idea that you're not married, right? And what's interesting too about him that makes no sense, dude, he's on the broadcast. He says this shit. He's wearing a 1984 T-shirt like a George Orwell. But dude, if he's stating something based on, um, basically he's a Nazi. Uh, it's like, dude, Nazis don't care about 1984. Dude, the idea that Orwell wrote 1984 for Luke Ruwandowski's Nazi brain, whatever the fuck you want to say, I got news for you. It's not a thing, okay? As far as I'm concerned, unless I'm living, unless you can explain to me how that fucking idea works, dude. To my understanding, Orwell is he's against the state, okay? The whole idea of fascism, and to my understanding, I think Orwell, he modeled the idea of 1984 from the fucking Nazis. So, so you want to know something? That Luke Ruwanowski, he is like confused or something. Okay, dude, if he models the book after the Nazis, right? You would think like, okay, if I'm a Nazi, I probably shouldn't wear this fucking shirt. I should probably wear something like, I don't know, what if I don't know, like some sort of like design, like you get money from um like fashion designers like Gucci or some shit, and then he wears that. Do you know what I mean? Or like you get money raised where you wear something that like the Jersey Shore people would wear or whatever the fuck you want to say. Not not a fucking 1984. Dude, you ever see, dude, I made a reference, I thought it was pretty funny. Probably nobody else did, about Chris Hedges. Um where the Indiana Jones. Dude, there's an Indiana Jones where the Nazis are having a Hitler rally, right? And Indiana Jones, he runs into Hitler because he's trying to talk to that lady, and the Nazis are having a book barbecue, whatever you want to say. Uh, dude, you better fucking believe that if 1984 was written uh, before, you get the idea, that that book would be in the fucking fire, okay? And you're telling me some shit like, what the fuck? Dude, I'm not honestly, dude, the shit that you think is all right to say or whatever, however your fucking dumb fucking Nazi brain fucking thinks about like I can be a part of this or whatever, dude, you're either against the state or you're for the state. You can't be two things at the same fucking time. It doesn't work that way, my friend. Okay? Dude, I'm noticing between that lady with the trees, the fig trees or whatever, dude, there must be some sort of conflicting um, ideas in your head that I'm starting to weed out of uh, whatever the fuck you want to say existence. Like I am on definitely the correct fucking path, and you're split into two different viewpoints about fucking life or some shit. I'm not exactly, cause like, dude, that's the only goddamn thing that makes sense in regards to why the fuck he would be wearing that shirt. Dude, the shit that the shit that he is directing towards me or whatever, dude, that's Nazi ideology. The shit that he's talking about. And he always, dude, dude, I don't know what the fuck he's going on with him, but one thing I do know is he's like pro Putin at least. Yeah, he's definitely part of like some sort of dollar collapse. Um, Whatever, you get the fucking idea. COVID. He's pro COVID guaranteed based on what I'm saying, and uh, you get the idea. So, dude, the 1984 is not meant for him. It's meant for me. Okay, obviously. Like, what, dude? What the idea that you get where like you think it's meant for you is, it makes no sense, dude. Because I'm against the state. Okay. So there's no, if I'm against the state, how the fuck is he against it? He's not. He's for it. Okay? Point blank period. End of fucking discussion. So anyways, the fuck else is going, fucking bugs are coming in for winter. Dude, anyways, so what else we got here? Dude, I don't know what else I can talk about, but dude, one thing I can say, dude, I there's certain circumstances that I'm noticing. Should I talk about that before I talk about this? Not exactly sure what the fuck is that. Um, Maybe I'll go to that because it directly matches up. I'm getting bad energy from that for some reason. Dude, the whole goddamn world is bad energy right now. So you want to know something? I don't really give a fuck. So dude, somebody was talking about something the other day, and I was like, they're talking about, I can't remember what I was watching. Because dude, there's so much information that you dump into my inbox on YouTube that it's almost impossible to cover all that shit. But somebody, some black guy or something was talking about something, and for some reason I was thinking about Rick and Morty and like Bart Simpson and shit like that, and I think it was about like, is two things in particular. It was like Biden and like something to do with like blacks or whatever the fuck, and then Obama popped in my head for some reason, and And at that moment, I was also thinking about like the cartoon shit or Bart Simpson, right? And then I said to myself, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, dude, the whole concept of Bart Simpson, okay, if you think about it, to my understanding, how this fucking idea functions is that I am not the main way that it functions is that I am not one identity. See, Luke Ruanowski, right? He's like one identity, whatever the fuck you want to say. That's why he's saying that I am a bastard, right? Luke Ruanowski is probably uh, uh, Polish, I'm guessing, because he has a Polish flag up behind him in his trailer. He's getting ready for the apocalypse or whatever the fuck you want to say. So they're gonna do whatever the fuck. Then they're gonna create like some sort of utopian Nazi society as the world crumbles and multiple just multitudes of people die more of COVID or whatever the fuck you want to say, and they're gonna rebuild from the ashes of civilization, whatever you want to say. So good luck with that one and the fucking Chinese, whatever the fuck you want to say. So what the fuck is it? But getting back to Bart Simpson and Obama or whatever, dude, I researched Obama and I came up. I think you probably understand where I'm going with this, but dude, I researched him, right, and there's not really a complete clarification, and obviously I'm dealing with weird like secret societies and like mystic words and like secret handshakes and whatever other kind of shit that you can imagine. But dude, you want to know what the reality of the situation is I've talked shit before about like Freemasons and shit, and these people have completely fucking ruined my life. So it's not like this is like a third rail that like I'm not afraid to or afraid to touch or whatever. I really don't give a shit. But dude, let's assume for a second that his mother is Jewish, or she's not. She's like some female version of John Douglas or some shit. It doesn't really matter. I'm talking to one of my friends. Maybe he's my friend or he's an acquaintance. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm talking to him, right? And even he agrees with me that Jewish people are white. Because if they're not white, like, what the fuck are they? Like, part alien? Okay? Like, the shit is completely fucking nuts. Something that the Nazis believe. They're like, oh, they're not white. They're like, whatever the fuck. They're white. Okay? So, not going on the weird conspiracy theory chat room shit where Obama is like related to I'm not going down that path. Like, I'm not gonna talk about the royalty of Obama like he's related to some English king or something. I'm looking at this as what is clearly right in front of me and that I can see that is apparent. Okay? He has a white, whether she's Jewish or she's Scottish or whatever the fuck, doesn't really matter in the way that I'm thinking about this, and I guarantee that like everybody is laughing at, or at least blacks are, at what the fuck I'm saying right now. But I'm looking. You can probably understand what I'm about to say as I'm. This is there's like a process of elimination involved in this situation. But dude, I'm looking at this, right, as the surface level problem or whatever that you have with me in regards to being able to do business with me, and then Obama being basically the same exact fucking thing as I am. Now, I've thought about this in detail, and what I've come up with is that I think that the reason why you picked Obama, it's not a coincidence. Like, you could have picked anybody you wanted, but you picked Obama. It wasn't by accident. Okay, I think that this whole situation, you wanted me to realize something sooner rather than later, but it's later. But anyways, better late than never. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck to say, but basically, the way I think that the way what you can understand what the fuck I'm talking about, right, is Obama, let's say, is half black and half white, and depending on how you look at things, if you don't think that people behind closed doors are the true people who control society, then basically you have the apparent fucking clear as day situation that he's 50% of one thing and 50% of something else, which is basically the entire fucking, do you know what I mean, thing that I am, or whatever. So Obama can, rise to the highest echelons of power or whatever, or let's say the most powerful man, one of the most powerful men in society, but I just kind of fade into obscurity. It's but so it's like that's kind of a hypocrisy to its fullest form or whatever. So I felt Obama on that real fucking hard right there, like whatever the fuck, some kind of weird something, but what is it? So, I don't know, but I think Obama, too, was, like I say before, getting back to what I'm trying to say, is that, but I kind of was stuck in, like, a holding pattern of some kind, but it's definitely going to occur, but, I think Obama is some sort of secret society, slap in the face based on what I just mentioned. The idea that he can rise to that level or whatever, and then I'm pushed down. Cause what I'm trying to say is that you could have picked, like, anybody, like, whatever the fuck. You could have picked, like, Wesley Snipes or some shit as the president of the United States or whatever. But you didn't. You picked Obama. I think Obama and me are potentially like irreparably linked together in some sort of weird blood ritual or some shit. I'm not exactly sure what the fuck to say, but I think you can understand what the fuck I'm talking about, and so that's that. I think the hypocrisy behind that is pretty thick. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that or whatever, and then the last thing that I have to say is the fuck is it? But dude, you want to know what's interesting? You probably already know this. But dude, I voted for Obama. So, I think Obama fucking hates me or whatever, but, he wishes that I would have been dead like 3 years ago, and so does everybody else. But, I'm not exactly sure what to say beyond that, but, what is it? They had something on. Dude, one more thing that I want to clarify. I don't think really matters. The shit that you believe and the shit that I believe are incompatible with one another. If you have to ask me, you're talking about some sort of oil and water existence. But anyways, I'm just gonna just say it regardless. Dude, I think people watch me like feverishly masturbate or whatever you want to say, and they think that there's something like wrong with me or whatever the fuck, or there's this potential like danger, at least to like women, whatever you want to say. And dude, the reality of this situation, if you have to ask me, is like if you're talking about degrees of like evil or morality, dude, as far as I'm concerned, like when you're talking about like 9-year-olds, like you preying on them or trying to kill them, like a Central Perk, or like coffee references like every fucking week, whatever the fuck it is. It's dude, that shit is really fucking creepy. I think way fucking creepier than somebody being straight. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like you've outlawed what is that? It's like you've outlawed being straight. Dude, I gotta be honest with you. I don't necessarily agree with your assessment on whatever the fuck you want to say, like human sexuality. It's a little fucking ridiculous. And dude, even trying to be on the same wavelength as you, you do realize that with alcohol and marijuana and also other drugs available to the population, the combination of that and the over sexualization of things in society will potentially lead to women, being groped or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever the fuck I've done is. It's not as bad as what the fuck you've done to me, as far as I'm concerned. It just isn't. And the fuck is it? Dude, any other thing is, it's like, dude, like when you talk about the fucking Holocaust, like the context of this situation is night and day, if you have to ask me. Like just COVID by itself, okay, is the scale of the the scales of justice, or whatever the fuck you want to say, like when you're weighing this shit out, is so fucking uneven and unfair. There is no argument, like if like I am the judge or whatever the fuck you want to say, or just if you have a rational fucking brain. I don't know why I said if I'm the judge. That was a bad use of words. But, dude, if you have a rational brain, like the degree of what is that? The degree of the fuck am I trying to say? I'm lost for words right now. But dude, I think you can understand what I'm trying to say. Dude, obviously, it's like you get where I'm going with this, right? Dude, it's like, what would you rather be? Would you rather be like stabbed once or 100 times? Do you know what I mean? There's things that are worse or whatever. And dude, the reality of it is that you're obviously worse than I am. And the reason why you are, right, is you have systems of control in place so that people like you never fucking lose power. You have to be ruthless. Okay? So, now, I'm starting to learn this fucking trait. Now, obviously, if I completely adopt it, you're going to destroy me. Okay? Because you're not going to tolerate shit like that. But, you can understand that you're obviously more ruthless than I am. That should be common fucking sense. Like, if you don't understand, dude, if you somehow rationalize in your fucking head that I am worse than you, like, because I'm sort of noticing that a little bit, which is fucking, you know people are fucking crazy when you're like rationalizing something like that, not based on necessarily some sort of ethnic tension, but like just like rationalizing like morality. like the shit has like gone off the fucking rails or something. Like it's fucking, I don't, there are no words to to describe uh that level of crazy. But um I don't know. I guess that's it. So yeah, that's about all I wanted to say. I don't think it fucking, most of it matters. But I don't think any of it matters because you're just gonna do whatever the fuck you want. And uh that's it.